Have you ever considered how a daily dose of the right fruit could be key to a longer, healthier, and sharper life? As we get older, our bodies face new hurdles, memory can become foggy, digestion might slow down, and our immune system can weaken. But what if the solution was already here, in nature's bounty? Today, we're uncovering 6 incredible fruits that can fight aging from the inside out, boosting your heart, protecting your brain, and helping you thrive well into your later years. And the best part? These aren't some exotic, hard-to-find ingredients. They're simple, delicious, and backed by science to transform your daily wellness with every bite. First up, blueberries. When it comes to supporting brain health, few foods can rival the humble blueberry. These small, vibrant fruits may not look like much, but don't let their size fool you. Blueberries are nutritional powerhouses, especially as we age. Often called brain berries by nutritionists and researchers, these deep blue gems are loaded with antioxidants that act as a shield for your brain, safeguarding it against the wear and tear of time. They are not just a tasty treat, they are a key player in keeping your memory sharp and your mind agile, and potentially even slowing the creeping progression of age-related cognitive decline. Aging is a universal experience, and with it often comes subtle, or not so subtle, shifts in how our minds work. Perhaps you've noticed it yourself, forgetting the name of an old friend, searching the house for keys you swore you just had, or drifting off mid-conversation as you struggle to keep up. These little lapses are a normal part of growing older, but that doesn't mean you're powerless to fight back. Enter blueberries, armed with a special weapon called anthocyanins, a type of flavonoid compound responsible for their rich indigo hue. Anthocyanins are more than just a pretty color. They are inflammation-fighting superheroes that reduce swelling in brain tissue and boost the connections between neurons. In simpler terms, they help your brain stay youthful, flexible, and ready to tackle whatever the day throws at you. The science backs this up in a big way. Research involving older adults has shown that those who make blueberries a regular part of their diet tend to outperform their peers on memory tests. We're not just talking about recalling where you parked your car or the date of your niece's birthday, though that's certainly a perk. The benefits run deeper. Blueberries enhance blood flow to critical areas of the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients where they are needed most. They also combat oxidative stress, a process where unstable molecules called free radicals damage cells over time, accelerating aging and disease. By neutralizing these harmful culprits, blueberries may even lower the odds of developing serious neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's or dementia, offering a glimmer of hope for a clearer, brighter future. Consider the story of Robert, a 78-year-old retired school teacher from a small town in Ohio. For decades, Robert prided himself on his razor-sharp memory, reciting poetry from his youth, remembering the names of every student he'd ever taught, and never missing a family milestone. But as he entered his late 70s, the cracks began to show. Appointments slipped his mind, familiar faces came with unfamiliar names, and even his grandchildren's birthdays started to blur together. Frustrated and a little scared, he confided in his daughter, who recently read about the brain-boosting power of blueberries. She suggested a simple tweak, a handful of blueberries stirred into his morning oatmeal or yogurt. Skeptical but willing to try, Robert committed to the routine. After just a few months, he couldn't believe the difference. His focus sharpened, forgotten details started resurfacing, and even his mood lifted. He felt more like his old self again. While his story is just one example, it mirrors what science suggests: blueberries can be a game changer. Let's be clear, blueberries aren't a magical fix. They won't turn back the clock entirely or cure every ailment under the sun. But when incorporated consistently into your diet, they offer tangible benefits that can improve how you think, feel, and function daily. And the beauty of it? They're incredibly easy to work into your life. Toss a handful onto your morning cereal, boil them into a creamy smoothie, or savor them straight from the bowl as a refreshing afternoon pick-me-up. If fresh blueberries aren't in season or your budget's tight, don't worry, frozen ones pack the same nutritional punch and are available year-round, often at a lower cost. They're versatile, delicious, and require zero culinary expertise to enjoy. So, the next time you're at the grocery store, don't overlook those little blue wonders. They might just be the simplest, tastiest step you can take towards keeping your brain in top shape for years to come. 2. Avocados. Avocados are far more than just a fashionable ingredient gracing toast at trendy cafes. These creamy, smooth, and undeniably delicious fruits are a nutritional powerhouse, offering a wealth of benefits that make them an exceptional choice for seniors looking to safeguard their health. With their rich flavor and velvety texture, avocados stand out as one of nature's finest gifts for protecting the heart, boosting circulation, and providing a steady stream of energy to power through the day. As we age, maintaining heart health becomes increasingly critical. The natural aging process often brings challenges like rising blood pressure, stiffening arteries, and a heightened risk of cardiovascular issues such as heart disease or stroke. Fortunately, avocados come equipped with an impressive arsenal of nutrients to combat these concerns. They are brimming with monounsaturated fats, often called healthy fats, alongside generous amounts of potassium and dietary fiber. Together, these elements work in harmony to keep the cardiovascular system resilient and robust, even as the years add up. Let's break it down. Unlike the harmful saturated and trans fats lurking in fried foods, greasy snacks, or heavily processed meals, the monounsaturated fats in avocados actively support heart health. They work behind the scenes to lower levels of LDL cholesterol, the bad kind that clogs arteries, while simultaneously boosting HDL cholesterol, the good kind that helps sweep away plaque buildup. The result? Cleaner arteries, smoother blood flow, and a heart that's better equipped to do its job. Then there's potassium, a mineral avocados have in abundance, surpassing even the famously potassium-rich banana. This nutrient plays a key role in regulating sodium levels, easing the strain on blood vessels, and keeping blood pressure within a healthy range. Add in the fiber, which supports digestion and helps manage cholesterol levels further, and you've got a triple threat ally for your heart. Consider Frank, a 75-year-old retired mechanic whose story illustrates the transformative potential of this humble fruit. For years, Frank wrestled with stubbornly high blood pressure, a condition that persisted despite his prescribed medications. Frustrated but determined, he visited his doctor, who suggested a dietary of whole might make a difference. The advice was straightforward: start the day with something heart-friendly. Frank decided to ditch his usual bowl of sugary cereal, load it with empty calories and sodium, and replace it with a slice of whole grain toast topped with a generous smear of mashed avocado, perhaps sprinkled with a pinch of pepper or a drizzle of olive oil. It was a small, almost effortless adjustment to his routine, yet within just 3 months, the results spoke for themselves. His blood pressure readings began to stabilize, dropping to healthier levels. His energy, once sapped by mid-morning slumps, surged, leaving him more lit and active. Best of all, Frank felt a renewed sense of vitality, as though he'd shaved years off his age, all thanks to a simple swap inspired by the avocado's quiet power. But the benefits of avocados extend far beyond the heart, rippling out to enhance overall well-being. Improved circulation, fueled by heart-healthy fats and potassium, ensures that oxygen and vital nutrients are efficiently delivered throughout the body. This is especially crucial for seniors, as it means more nourishment reaches the brain, supporting sharper memory and mental clarity. It also benefits the extremities, hands and feet, that often feel the effects of aging with sluggish healing or persistent coldness. With better blood flow, wounds mend faster, energy levels stay steady, and bone-deep fatigue or constant chill becomes less of a burden. For anyone aiming to remain active and independent, avocados offer a natural, delicious way to keep the body humming along smoothly. In short, avocados are a senior's secret weapon, a versatile, flavorful fruit that doesn't just taste good but does good too. Whether mashed into guacamole, sliced onto a salad, or simply enjoyed straight from the skin with a spoon, they deliver heart-protecting, energy-boosting boost that's hard to beat. 3. Pomegranates. For millennia, pomegranates have held a revered place in cultures around the world, cherished as a potent symbol of life, resilience, and enduring vitality. With their ruby red arils bursting with flavor, these fruits have long been associated with health and longevity in folklore and tradition. What's remarkable, however, is that modern science has begun to unravel the truth behind this ancient wisdom, revealing that pomegranates are far more than just a pretty fruit. They're a nutritional powerhouse brimming with benefits that can transform the way we age and thrive. At first glance, a pomegranate's vivid hue and jewel-like seeds make it a feast for the eyes, but it's what's inside that truly matters. These fruits are loaded with an impressive array of bioactive compounds, most notably powerful antioxidants like polyphenols, including a unique and highly potent one called punicalagin. These antioxidants are the secret behind pomegranate's ability to combat some of the biggest challenges our bodies face as we grow older: poor circulation, chronic inflammation, and the relentless march of oxidative stress. As we age, maintaining healthy blood flow becomes increasingly vital to our well-being. When circulation falters, it's not just our energy levels that take a hit. Everything from cognitive sharpness and muscle stamina to joint mobility and the body's ability to heal itself can suffer. Pomegranates step in as a natural ally here. The polyphenols they contain work to relax and dilate blood vessels, enhancing arterial flexibility and boosting overall cardiovascular function. Research has shown that regularly consuming pomegranate juice or eating the seeds can lead to measurable improvements: low blood pressure, a healthy heart, and better oxygen delivery to tissues throughout the body. Imagine the difference this could make: muscles that feel less fatigued, a mind that stays clearer, and a body that recovers more quickly. However, The gifts of pomegranates extend well beyond the circulatory system. One of their most profound effects is their ability to tackle oxidative stress, a key culprit in the aging process. Over time, our cells are bombarded by free radicals and stable molecules generated by everything from pollution to natural metabolic process. Left unchecked, these rogue particles damage DNA, proteins, and cell membranes, accelerating wrinkles, cognitive decline, and even chronic disease. Pomegranates, however, are armed with antioxidants that act like a cleanup crew, neutralizing free radicals and shielding vital systems from harm. This protective effect touches everything from the elasticity of your skin to the resilience of your brain, offering a holistic defense against the wear and tear of time. Take Dorothy, for example, an 80-year-old grandmother who'd spent years grappling with stiffness in her joints and a persistent lack of energy that made even simple tasks feel daunting. On her granddaughter's suggestion, she decided to give pomegranate juice a try, just a small glass each morning with her breakfast. She wasn't expecting miracles, but within a few weeks, something shifted. Her joints felt looser, her morning walks became less of a chore, and she even caught herself smiling at the mirror, noticing a subtle glow in her complexion she hadn't seen in years. It wasn't some mysterious cure. It was the steady, quiet work of pomegranate's nutrients revitalizing her from within. There's more to this fruit's magic. Pomegranates are also a rich source of vitamin C, a cornerstone of immune health for older adults, especially. This translates to fewer sniffles, faster recovery from illness, a stronger shield against infections that can otherwise take a toll. Whether it's fighting off a winter cold or simply keeping the body's defenses sharp, that extra immune boost can make all the difference. Incorporating pomegranates into your life is as easy as it is delicious. You can scoop out the juicy, crunchy arrows and enjoy them on their own as a refreshing snack, or get creative, toss them into a green salad for a burst of color and flavor, stir them into a bowl of creamy yogurt for a nutrient-packed breakfast, or blend them into a smoothie. If you prefer a simpler route, opt for 100% pure pomegranate juice. Just be sure to check the label for no added sugars or fillers. The real key to unlocking their benefits lies in consistency. A small daily dose, whether a handful of seeds or a few ounces of juice, can deliver cumulative rewards over time. If you're searching for a natural, time-tested way to feel more vibrant, preserve your youthful edge, and fortify your body against the challenges of aging, pomegranates might just become your go-to superfruit. They are a reminder that sometimes the simplest ingredients in nature hold the most profound potential. 4 papayas. At first glance, they might appear as just another vibrant addition to the tropical fruit family, bright orange flesh, colossal black seeds, and a sweet, juicy taste that evokes sunny climates. But don't let their unassuming appearance fool you. For seniors especially, papayas are far more than a flavorful treat. They're a gentle yet potent healer for both the gut and the immune system. Beneath their soft exterior lies a nutritional treasure trove, natural enzymes, essential vitamins, and powerful antioxidants that work together to soothe digestion, bolster immunity, and restore a sense of vitality that can fade with age. As we grow older, digestive troubles often creep in uninvited. Bloating after meals, stubborn constipation, or lingering heaviness in the stomach can become all too familiar. For many, these issues feel like an inevitable part of aging, something to endure rather than overcome. That's where papayas step in as an unexpected ally. At the heart of their digestive magic is an enzyme called papain, a natural protein digesting powerhouse. Papain acts like a quiet assistant in your stomach, breaking down complex proteins from meat, dairy, or beans into smaller, more manageable pieces. The result? Meals feel lighter, digestion becomes smoother, and that uncomfortable fullness starts to fade. It's as if your gut gets a gentle, reassuring pat on the back with every bite of papaya you take. But the benefits don't stop there. Papayas are also a rich source of dietary fiber, a key player in keeping your digestive system running like a well-oiled machine. Fiber adds bulk to your stool, encourages regular bowel movements, and sweeps away waste that might otherwise linger in your intestines. Imagine the relief of swapping sluggishness and discomfort for a sense of lightness and clean, steady energy that carries you through the day. Take Margaret, for example, a 76-year-old retiree who had spent years wrestling with persistent bloating and unpredictable digestion. She tried it all, over-the-counter pills that promised relief but delivered side effects, herbal teas that tasted bitter and did little, even eliminating entire food groups in hopes of pinpointing the culprit. Nothing stuck and the frustration mounted. Then, on a whim, a friend suggested papaya. Skeptical but willing to try anything, Margaret began incorporating a small bowl of fresh, ripe papaya into her routine, usually after lunch when her bloating tended to peak. Within just a couple of weeks, she noticed a shift. The Puffiness in her abdomen subsided, her digestion felt more predictable, and she even found herself with a little extra spring in her step. What had once been a daily struggle was now a manageable part of life, all thanks to this humble fruit. Margaret's story isn't unique. It's a testament to how something as simple as papaya can quietly transform the way we feel. Beyond the gut, papayas offer a robust boost to the immune system, a critical advantage as we age. Each serving delivers a hefty dose of vitamin C, easily surpassing 100% of the recommended daily intake. This isn't just a number on a nutrition label, it's a shield against the colds, food bugs, and seasonal infections that seem to strike harder and linger longer with each passing year. A strong immune system is like a vigilant gatekeeper, standing watch over your health, and papayas provide the raw materials it needs to stay sharp. Unlike synthetic supplements, this vitamin C comes packaged with the fruit's natural cofactors, making it easier for your body to absorb and use effectively. And there's more to the story. Papayas are brimming with antioxidants like beta-carotene and lycopene, compounds that wage a subtle war against inflammation and the wear and tear of aging. Beta-carotene, which gives papaya its vibrant hue, supports eye health and protects skin from the ravages of time and sun exposure. Lycopene, meanwhile, is a champion at neutralizing free radicals, those rogue molecules that damage cells and contribute to chronic conditions like heart disease or arthritis. Together, these antioxidants can mean less joint stiffness, a healthy glow to your complexion, and a stronger defense against the slow creep of age-related ailment. For seniors, this translates to not just living longer but living better, with more comfort, resilience, and zest. What makes papayas even more remarkable is how effortlessly they fit into daily life. They're gentle and sensitive stomachs, unlike some harsher remedies or fibrous foods that can irritate rather than soothe. You can scoop them straight from the rind with a spoon, blend them into a creamy smoothie, or dice them into fruit salad for a burst of sweetness. Their versatility and mild flavor make them a joy to eat, not a chore. So, the next time you spot those papayas on the kitchen counter, see them for what they truly are, not just a snack, but a small, delicious step toward feeling your best inside and out. 5. Apples. Apples are often dismissed as the most ordinary of fruits, humble, familiar, and unassuming. Yet beneath their simple exterior lies a powerhouse of health benefits, especially for those looking to thrive as they age. You've likely heard the age-old adage, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, passed down through generations. But what if this wasn't just a catchy saying? What if science backs it up, revealing apples as the secret weapon for longevity? Affordable, widely available, and effortlessly portable, apples deliver a wealth of nutrients in every crisp, satisfying bite. They're a practical choice for anyone, yet their ability to combat inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and bolster overall wellness makes them anything but ordinary. As we age, our bodies face new challenges, and inflammation tops the list as a silent culprit behind many age-related woes. Chronic inflammation fuels joint stiffness, contributes to heart disease, and even accelerates cognitive decline, robbing us of mobility and clarity. Enter apples armed with polyphenols, natural plant compounds with potent anti-inflammatory properties. These microscopic defenders work tirelessly to soothe aching joints, reduce cellular damage, and shield your body from the oxidative stress that comes with time. Regularly enjoying an apple can mean less morning stiffness, a calmer immune response, and a better chance at keeping age-related ailments at bay. But the benefits don't stop there. Apples are also loaded with pectin, a unique type of soluble fiber that acts as a gentle regulator for your digestive system. Pectin slows the breakdown of food, preventing those sudden spikes and crashes in blood sugar that can leave you drained or irritable. For older adults, this is a game changer. With age, the body's ability to manage glucose naturally weakens, increasing the risk of fatigue, mood swings, and even type 2 diabetes. By keeping blood sugar steady, apples provide sustained energy, emotional balance, and a safeguard against metabolic decline, all from a fruit you can toss in your bag or keep on your counter. Consider Henry, an 82-year-old retiree with a lifelong passion for gardening. In recent years, joint pain and persistent tiredness had forced him to hang up his trowel, leaving him frustrated and longing for a natural solution. Tired of piling on medications, he turned to his doctor for advice. The suggestion: start with something simple, 1 apple a day. Skeptical but willing, Henry committed to the habit, pairing his apple with breakfast or enjoying it as an afternoon snack. Within a couple of months, he noticed a shift. His knees creaked less, his energy returned, and his digestion felt smoother than it had in years. Soon, he was back in his garden, pruning roses and pulling weeds with a renewed sense of purpose. What Henry didn't realize at first was that apples were working their magic in more ways than one. Beyond inflammation and blood sugar, apples double as a probiotic, nourishing the beneficial bacteria in your gut. A thriving gut microbiome isn't just about digestion, it's a cornerstone of immunity, mental clarity, and even emotional well-being. A healthier gut means fewer colds, sharper focus, and a brighter outlook, all interconnected through the gut-brain axis. With apples, the single snap of a bite supports your entire system in ways you can feel every day. Versatility is another apple advantage. Slice them and smear on a dollop of peanut butter for a protein-packed treat, chop them into a fresh salad for a sweet crunch, bake them into oatmeal with a sprinkle of cinnamon, or simply grab one whole for a quick snack on the go. However you enjoy them, apples are an effortless, delicious investment in your long-term vitality. Next time you walk past the fruit bowl or stroll through the produce aisle, don't overlook this everyday marvel. Your heart, your joints, your brain, and even your gut will thank you for it. 6. Red grapes. Nature's defense against aging. Red grapes may seem like little more than sweet, bite-sized indulgence, perfect for popping into your mouth absent-mindedly. But for older adults, these unassuming gems are far more than a convenient snack. They're a formidable ally in the fight against aging. Bursting with antioxidants and heart-supporting compounds, red grapes offer a deliciously easy way to protect yourselves, sharpen your mind, and potentially extend your years of vitality. Small in size, but mighty in impact, they deserve a spot in your daily routine. At the heart of red grapes' power is resveratrol, a remarkable antioxidant concentrated in their vibrant, ruby red skins. Scientists have long been captivated by resveratrol's potential, studying its ability to shield cells from damage, tame chronic inflammation, and enhance blood flow throughout the body. In practical terms, this means red grapes help your system resist the relentless wear and tear of aging. As we grow older, our cells face mounting threats, environmental toxins, oxidative stress, and the passage of time itself. Resveratrol steps in as a protector, slowing the cellular breakdown and supporting the organs that keep us going strong. The benefits ripple outward. Resveratrol bolsters heart health by keeping arteries flexible and reducing harmful inflammation, which can otherwise lead to plaque buildup and strain on the cardiovascular system. It also nourishes the brain, potentially lowering the risk of neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's by preserving neural connections and combating oxidative damage. For older adults, this translates to a sharper mind, a steadier heartbeat, and a body that feels more resilient with each passing year. Take Aline, a 79-year-old who once thrived on gardening and devouring novels but recently found herself battling fatigue, brain fog, and shortness of breath. Determined to reclaim her energy naturally, she consulted her doctor, who recommended adding antioxidant-rich foods to her diet, red grapes at the top of the list. Eileen began keeping a bowl of them on her kitchen table, snacking on a handful while reading or sipping tea. Within weeks, she felt a difference. Her mind cleared, her stamina grew, and she could tend to her flower beds without gasping for air. She was back to her old self, and the grapes became her daily ritual. Beyond resveratrol, red grapes support circulation and immunity. The compounds help clear arteries, ease the heart's workload, and ensure oxygen flows freely to every corner of your body. A stronger immune system means fewer sick days and more time enjoying life. Whether you eat them fresh off the vine, freeze them for a refreshing summer treat, toss them into a spinach salad, or opt for a small glass of pure red grape juice, skin included, you're tapping into their full potential. Just remember, the skin is where the magic lies, so skip peel varieties to get the most out of every bite. And there you have it, 6 incredible fruits: euros, blueberries, avocados, pomegranates, papayas, apples, and red grapes euros that can help you live a longer, healthier, and sharper life. From boosting your brain to protecting your heart, these simple, natural powerhouses are easy to add to your daily routine. Healthy aging doesn't have to be complicated, it's about small, consistent choices that add up to big results. If you're enjoying these insights into the power of nutrition, stay tuned for more valuable content by exploring other videos.